Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today is June 18th, 2025, and we are diving into Litecoin, ticker symbol CUSD. We're going to analyze the latest news and events surrounding Litecoin and see how they correlate with the chart data. First, let's recap some recent headlines. Recent news indicates mixed sentiment. There's some talk about Litecoin potentially causing ill will towards Bitcoin, which is not ideal. However, there are also positive developments, such as the increasing number of Litecoins held on MWB addresses. Analysts are forecasting varying Litecoin prices for 2025, ranging from around $76 to nearly $200. Now, let's transition to the charts and see how these external factors are reflected in Litecoin's price action. We'll start with the one-day chart to get a broader perspective. Looking at the one-day chart, we can see a period of significant volatility. Starting around February 2024, Litecoin experienced a notable price surge, peaking in March before correcting downwards. Since then, the price has fluctuated, establishing what appears to be some support around the $70 level and struggling to break past the $110 resistance. Now, let's narrow down the candles shown to get a clearer picture of what happened in March. Looking at this period in particular, from late February to mid-March, we can see a large surge upwards, followed by a drop downwards. Notably, the buying volume in this time period looks very large, perhaps hinting at a pump and dump that may have been influenced by positive news at the time. Switching to the one-hour chart, we can see more granular price movements. Let's take a look at recent price action from around June 14th to now June 18th. We can observe a downtrend forming, with the price struggling to maintain levels above $80. This short-term view might suggest bearish sentiment. However, the one-hour chart shows quite a bit of noise, so it's hard to get a good picture. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart to see if we can see more detail. Examining the 15-minute chart, we see some short-term fluctuations. The price has been bouncing between $82 and $87, with a recent dip below $80 today. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, isn't showing any clear oversold or overbought signals, suggesting that the price could continue moving sideways for the near future. Now, let's recap our key findings. In summary, based on the recent news and chart analysis, Litecoin's future appears uncertain. Short-term, it looks bearish, but zooming out to the one-day chart, we see it consolidating within a range. Key price levels to watch are the $70 support and $110 resistance on the daily chart. Breaking below $70 would signal a significant bearish move, potentially leading to further downside. On the other hand, a breakout above $110 could indicate renewed bullish momentum, possibly towards the $130 and $150 levels. I would say it is slightly more likely that it will break downwards rather than upwards given recent news and recent overall price trends, but it is still ultimately a coin flip, so keep a close eye and trade carefully.